Hey YouTube, it's Michael of Asymmetrical Preparedness. Today's video is on a topic I've covered in several other videos, but I want to reiterate and throw in some different stuff. For different, you'll understand the reasons. It's about proper footwear, boots in particular. Today's video is about boots. Yeah, I know, exciting topic, huh? No, seriously, I think it's still officially fall, but it's getting cold, really cold out there. Um, here in Western Washington, we usually have, a week or two in the 20s, sometimes low 20s. That's pretty cold for here. It doesn't get super cold. I'm not saying we're freezing our butts off like other places in the country where it gets seriously cold. So I'm not complaining, but it does, for us that's cold. And the humidity, the air, the where it is here, it does definitely feel cold. It gets really cold. So, and in our day-to-day lives, what I'm thinking about is warm boots, insulated boots, good quality boots. Because in our day-to-day lives, going to and from work or whatever, in our house and doing the different things, sometimes our feet get a little bit cold, maybe, but we're in an environment where even if our feet do get cold, we'll be back in a situation where we'll be able to get warm again. We'll be in our vehicle, turn the heater down to your feet. Oh yeah, nice. Or you'll get to the office and it'll be warm, whatever the situation may be. But in an event, there's not going to be as many chances to do that. You're going to be out more in the elements. Thus, your feet will get cold if you don't have proper footwear. Good insulated boots. And and this may not apply to all places, like Florida. Florida doesn't really get that cold, even in the winter. I mean, I don't know exactly how cold it gets there. Or if you live on like Hawaii or Guam or somewhere like that, it doesn't get cold. Well, except for certain areas. There is snow in Hawaii, actually, up in the mountains. But, you know what I'm saying. Proper footwear for your area of operations, where you live. Most places, I think, in the United States, and most places in the world, though, do get cold. So, you need boots insulated and or waterproofed, or both, that have the appropriate level, will provide you the appropriate level of warmth for your environment. I may not need boots as insulated as somebody in northern Michigan needs. Or somewhere else it gets a lot colder, North Dakota, Alaska, places like that. I may not need boots as insulated as that, but I need insulated boots. And the more insulated, actually, overkill, the better. Because when you're out sitting post-event, you're sitting on an LPOP, listening post-observation post, on guard duty, out in the elements, you're going to just sit there. You're not going to be on the move, keeping yourself warm. So you will get cold. If you're one of the people, especially, that's going to be out there doing the things on guard duty, LPOPs, patrolling, security details, or hunting for long periods of time outdoors, even gardening for long periods outdoors, whatever it may be. If you're going to be outside, which I would count on pretty much everybody having to be outside for long periods of time in an SHTF scenario, you need proper footwear. It's very important. Good footwear can be very expensive. It doesn't have to be very expensive though. There's some there's some places and some brands to get less expensive footwear. It's still well insulated. It may not last as long as other more expensive stuff, but do what you can with what you have, and do the best you can. I know funds and budgets and stuff like that are all a concern for all of us. We want our dollars to go as far as we can get them, especially for our preps. But think about it. Look around, start checking. If you don't have them already, definitely start looking around all the different sites. Cabela's, Bass Pro, they have those. I know Cabela's has the bargain cave, where it's like people that brought back boots or something like that, and you get them for big discounts, or blem boots, or whatever, some big sale that's going on. Just keep your eye out, hit different sites. Just try to find a good pair of boots that you can afford that are very well insulated. They'll keep you warm during an event, because your feet, you don't want your feet cold. Cold feet are the worst. And you want, along with that, you want good quality socks. Talked about that fairly recently, I forget when, but merino wool socks. It doesn't have to be merino wool socks, but what I'm saying is there's other stuff out there that backpackers, mountaineering people, they know about, and those are the kind of socks you want. Sometimes they're inner socks, outer socks. Sometimes you have those fleece boot liners. Those are awesome too. If maybe you can't, or if you want an option, don't get as insulated a boot as you possibly can get. Maybe get a little bit less, but to get it a size up so that you can wear those fleece boot liners to keep your feet warm, and a pair of good quality merino wool socks. You got to keep your feet warm. You got to take care of your feet, especially if you're out there boots on the ground doing the things. Anybody that's been boots on the ground in the military, out doing the things, knows, out on patrolling or out walking. That's the life of an infantryman, is walking forever and ever and ever. It feels like all you do is walk and dig. Your boots and your shovel are your two best friends. Your boots, your socks, and your shovel. Everybody knows that your feet are everything. Your feet are vital, because without them in good condition, you can't do your job. That'll shut you down quicker than almost anything. So do the things, prep a little every day, prep out of peace of mind, not out of fear, and make prepping fun. Shopping for a new pair of boots can be fun. Coming up with ways to save for them can be fun. I don't really know how that is fun, but I'm just trying to encourage you guys to be positive. I'm trying to empower you guys. Do better, be better. Every day, work on yourself, be a better person. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Hit that like button, that little thumbs up. If you subscribe, hit that little bell, because YouTube's not very good at, they're actually not even very good at that. But people get unsubscribed, and have to resubscribe all the time. They're up to their games as always. They don't like us. They don't like people like you and me. So, yeah, comment below. I love comments. I love interacting with you guys. So have a blessed day, and blessings to you and yours.